Do you remember your school field trips? Most of us visited a zoo or a museum or a local fire station at one time or another. But there's a new adventure facing many of the state's students. It's a voyage aboard the schooner Malabar. Tonight, News 5's Rick Mixter takes us to Grand Traverse Bay for a sail on the school ship.
Welcome to the schooner Malabar. We got a little wind out of the northwest, it looks like, so we ought to be able to sail when we get out there.
100 years ago, it was commonplace to see a schooner in the Traverse Bay. Today, there's only one, the Malabar. Built in 1975, she's a replica of the same sailing vessels that hauled freight and lumber in the 1800s. Built mostly of wood, the Malabar is a gaff-rigged schooner, called so because of her twin masts. She holds true to her ancestors, except for some 20th century radio and radar equipment, and a stronger hull.
It's concrete.
Oh,
It's got reinforced steel in it.
that's why it's rusting. Okay.
Yeah, and you do see some signs of rusting there.
The Malabar's main cargo is people. Today's mission brought aboard several students to learn about the Great Lakes and the great ships that sailed on them. When she's not carrying students, the Malabar is a pleasure boat, offering excursions on Traverse Bay.
During the summer, its main duty is to take tourists out for 2 and 2.5 hour sails, and also a bed and breakfast at night.
That'd be unique.
It is. It gives the people a good experience than sleeping on an old type boat overnight.
Fast. Ease away.
Now that you've got a good look topside, let's go below and take a look at some of the inside of the Malabar. The aft section contains the captain's quarters, the crew's living area, and the galley, where food is prepared. The guests of the Malabar stay up front in the bow section, or forecastle. Ships were once the quickest way to travel around Michigan, but technology soon doomed the schooner as steamships and eventually the railroad became the preferred method of transportation. Now the only way to see these beauties is to visit replicas, or scuba dive on the preserved wrecks on the bottom of the Great Lakes. The good news is that there will soon be another schooner. A grant from Dow Chemical will eventually help build a sister ship just a bit smaller than the Malabar. The Inland Seas Education Association needs to raise $200,000 to begin construction on the ship this winter. That ship could be sailing the Great Lakes as early as the spring of '93. On board the Malabar, this is Rick Mixter, News 5.
News 5 tonight will continue in a moment, but first, here's another look at the Malabar.